So the first thing I actually want to do is we're going to do a card trick. I know it's sort of the cliche,
cool.
But got a deck of cards here.
Nice cards.
All right, thank you. It's my face is on them, one of them. All right, Luke, so here's the idea. I'm going to run my thumb down the side of the pack. Just say stop whenever you want.
Oh, okay, cool.
Are you ready? This is your moment.
Yes.
Perfect. Go ahead, say stop.
And stop.
Are you sure, right there?
Yeah.
All right, we won't do this card because I could see it, so not that impressive. So take the card, but don't look at it just yet.
Oh, okay.
I know you want to, but don't do it just
really
yet.
do. I want to see this.
Do you have your phone on you by any chance?
I do. Yep.
Perfect. You pull out your phone, and I want you to go to Instagram.
Oh, okay.
And you're actually going to go to my Instagram, which is just Josh and Magic. And you're going to scroll down.
Plug.
Right? Subtle, right? I think it's like the 11th photo. There's going to be a picture of a playing card. And don't click on it just yet, though.
I see one. I also see something called Just Josh. And what is that?
Hey, that's my lecture notes.
I believe Murphy's Magic carries them. There is a playing card, though.
Perfect. All right, and you can show the folks at home, they can see.
Yes.
Excellent.
Right.
And now if you keep on scrolling, you can see that there are no other pictures of playing cards, right? That's the only picture of a playing card. I don't have like 51 other photos.
And that's that.
Perfect. Now, even though we are friends, we didn't set anything up. I didn't tell you to choose a specific card.
No, nothing like
Excellent.
that.
So if the card you chose is the one in the photo, that'd be pretty amazing, right?
Yes.
Do me a favor, flip over the card. Let's see what it is.
Dun, dun, dun.
What? Now, Luke, yes. That's not that impressive.
Well, it's cool.
I mean, it's cool, but like it'd be cooler if you knew when I posted it, right? Maybe you should click on the photo. When did I post the?
Oh, you want me to?
photo?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and click on it. If you scroll down to the bottom, it should say the date.
February the 6th, which obviously is not today. Today
Yeah.
is not February the 6th.
But did you notice anything else? Could you maybe read that caption out loud for me?
Oh, it says, Luke, it was great seeing you tonight. You chose the 8 of diamonds. By the way, I really like your leather jacket. Great shirt. Nice.
Come on. That's worth like a like or something.
That is,
right?
you know what? Murphy's Magic. We're going to like that right now. So I get that Murphy's account. At Murphy's Magic.
Awesome. So many plugs.
Yeah.
So this is an effect called IG. It's something that I released a little bit ago, and it's one of my favorite effects.
What's the crack, you absolute champion? How you doing? Welcome back to Murphy's Magic Saturday Sorcery. My name, of course, is Beau Creamer. Now you're here because you've seen the thumbnail of that awesome Joshua Janousky, and he's here to teach you an awesome effect. Not the one you just saw, that is called IG, that is from his At the Table lecture, but also a separate release. If you want to see more on that awesome effect, there's a link in the description below right now, we can go check it out. But before we get into today's episode, I do want to tell you about this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Creator Bundle, all you need to do, stick around till later on in the episode, and I'll show you how to enter that giveaway. Now onto this episode's tutorial, you're going to learn an awesome effect called Play-Doh. This effect is so incredible, so you're going to see a full performance and then straight into the explanation. So Joshua, my friend, over to you.
Little
What
segue.
a great segue.
Little segue there.
We're great at segues around here. Yeah.
So we're going to use a couple of things. So we're going to use a pen and $1, and normally both of these would be borrowed. I just didn't know what you had in your pocket. So go ahead, check out the $1, check out the pen, make sure it's good. It's $1.
That is a $1 bill.
$1 bill, that's a pen.
$1 bills. And I thought it was a Jeff Price pen.
It is actually. It is. I have a bunch of these around the house, so I use them for everything. So here's the idea. What we're going to do is we're going to take the $1 bill and we're going to fold it a couple times. And I'm actually going to fold it into this V shape. I'm going to make it a little bit tougher for me in a moment. So here's the idea. I'm going to take the pen. I'm actually going to, you'll hear this, go straight through the bill, every single side. And Luke, could you go ahead and pinch that for me?
Yes.
And pull that straight down. You feel that going through, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Watch.
Oh, that's cool.
You can check it out, make sure there's no holes, no rips.
Nice.
There you go.
Have you seen last week's free tutorial yet? Make sure you do. Card on screen right now, or the link is in the description. Make sure you check it out. It's an absolute feast for the eyes, and it's completely free. Go treat yourself. Now, I'm so sorry, Josh. I need to interrupt for just a wee second, because I want to find out who won last episode's bundle. So, create a confetti, please. Whoa! Did that look cool? Yeah, I bet you it did. Now, congratulations, my friend. You're the winner of last episode's bundle. So if you could DM me on any of Murphy's socials, I'll get the prize out to you quicker. Then you can say, hey, what is Creator Confetti? To be honest, I don't really know, but it sounded cool in my mind. Now, my friends, on to this week's giveaway. If you want a chance to win the Creator Bundle, which is gonna be a release of a lot of awesome creators, maybe like for creators. It's going to be insane. Make sure you comment below, what bill would you do this with? Would you do this with a yen? Would you do this with a dollar? Would you do it with a pound? Let me know in the comment section below. What bill would you do this with? I'll choose someone out at random and you'll be announced on the next episode. So good luck. All right, champion, ready to check out more videos just like this one? Make sure you check out our YouTube channel where we drop new videos every single day. And while you're there, make sure you subscribe because why not? Save yourself coming back later.
I am a fan of this because one of the first things that I really got interested in money magic with, this is about me, was Misled.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
The pencil through bill, David Copperfield did it on TV. It's a beautiful piece of magic. The only problem is, you don't have that pencil and the gimmick with you, you can't do it. So now you can.
Exactly, yeah.
Which is why I'm already a fan of this. So
Thank you.
I had to say that first of all.
I
because,
appreciate that.
that is a problem I have with some things. Is, I can do it with the things, but what if I don't have it?
Exactly, and
Well,
that was the same thing. Like I loved the pen through dollar that I got, but if I didn't have that with me, and someone's like, "Show me that trick," you need an out, and now you have one.
I love it. It's creating a necessity.
Thank you. So this is called Play-Doh, and it's actually inspired, if you probably caught by the name, by Jay Sankey's Dough.
Yeah.
So the story behind this is, so I'm actually working on a book on money magic since we were talking about all the bill stuff.
Oh, cool.
And I have a couple of different impromptu pens and pencil through dollars. And one of the ideas I was playing with, I realized I accidentally reinvented Dough. It was the exact same handling minus the, the sticky note.
Yes, yeah.
Otherwise, it was the exact same thing. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait a second, this looks really familiar. I flip through my books, I'm like, oh, okay, Jay Sankey's already done that. But the logic behind it, I was like, I feel like there's something really cool with this way of folding a bill so that way you can put a pen through it without actually doing that. Okay. And so I sat down and I literally was folding bills for a good 2 hours trying to find a way. And then this is the one that hit me. So the fold I'm actually using, I have the name, it is, where is it? It's a modified version of Will Dexter's 2 for the Price of 1 fold from his 131 Magic Tricks for Amateurs, which is a mouthful. So the reason I say it's a modified version is in the original fold, you're folding a dollar bill, and I'll get into how to fold it in a second. So it looks like $2 bills. You're folding $1 bill to resemble 2.
Okay.
But there's actually a couple of tricks out there that use that idea. Aussie Win, Justin Flom both have amazing tricks with it.
Right.
And I didn't want to, when performing this trick, accidentally be revealing how those other ones were done.
Got it.
Because horrible case is I perform this for someone, then they go see Aussie or Justin, and they're like, wait a second, that's not $2 bills, and oh my gosh, that's the worst thing in the world.
Got it.
So I was playing around with the fold, found out a way of modifying it that actually sort of added to the illusion.
Okay.
So let's get into the actual fold first.
Cool.
So with this, you can use any dollar bill. Crisper bills definitely help, especially with like some of the sound and like tactile
it really did, when I was pulling that, it felt like it was really going through the bill. Yeah.
So that's why I tend to want to go with a crisper bill.
Okay.
But basically, this is what you're going to do. You're going to fold it in half, hot dog style, and then fold it in half hamburger style, just like so. And then essentially, you're going to take the corners and push in. And when you push in, you get these 2 little wings, just like that. And you're going to fold them both the same direction. So now they're facing the same direction. So you get this nice little V image like so.
Okay.
And this is the entire secret. So the reason, like I said, I like the fact that they're facing the same way is now it really looks like, because it is, that the bill is folded on top of itself and almost now doubling up this area. So now it seems more impossible when I push the pen through, there should be multiple holes. Like with a standard pen through bill, there's only the one hole if you really did it. With this one, you're folding it like 2 times on top of itself, so there should be like 4 different holes.
Right.
So that's why I really like this fold, and it also adds just a nice display of the V with the pen going through and having this really nice like visual image of it's clearly going in there. So the way it's done, and like I said, I'm using actually one of Jeff's pens, but the Bic style pens, I found these and pencils are the ones that work the best.
Okay.
If you use a thicker pen, it's doable, but with the smooth kind of style of a Bic pen works great, and then the pencil as well. Okay. But essentially, all you're doing is one of these flaps right over here, the one closest to you, you're placing the pen just like that. That's all that's going on right over here.
Okay.
But by pinching, now it looks like it's going straight into the bill. And the harder I push when I'm pinching, the tougher it is to pull this out. So you really hear that noise when it goes through, because what's actually happening is it's just rubbing against the bill. So you really are pushing down hard to get through. And then when you are pulling it out, I just apply more pressure, so it really feels like it's ripping through all the layers.
Yeah.
But what's really nice about this is it lets you perform this completely surrounded. So there are no angle restrictions with this. Because what you're showing them, because this is what you're replicating. The idea is you're placing the pen inside the center. That's essentially what you're imitating. When I'm pushing this in, from your view, so from the camera view, it looks like it's going into the center.
Right.
If you're from my view, so I'll just point it down, it still looks like it's going into the center.
Oh, that's right.
So no matter where you're standing, it looks like I'm popping it into the center when I'm really just popping it in this little wing.
That's cool.
So you push that into the wing, and then there's a couple of other displays. Because you're pinching it right here, it seems very hands-off. It seems like I'm trying to be as fair as possible to show you that the bill has the pen into it. But you can actually even look down this angle, and you can see the pen in between the folds.
Oh, yeah, look at
so
that.
now you get that really nice image of, I can see the pen inside the dollar.
That's
So you just have a bunch of really nice convincers. And like I said, when you pull down, they feel it, they hear the sound. You can move it back and forth and then have them pull it out at the very end.
Very nice.
And then for the actual opening, what you're going to be doing is your pointer fingers go inside, just like this. And you are just essentially using these fingers to push the bill open as you let go with your thumb and middle finger. So I'm just letting go and opening up the bill. And so you almost sort of get like a flash restore when you do it, because that's speed.
Yeah.
You get a nice little restore showing
Sweet.
that's completely healed. So that is Play-Doh. And like I said, I really like this one because of the fact that it is completely impromptu.
Yeah.
It's completely angle proof. It's easy to do. And everything can be borrowed. So I feel like it just takes all of the benefits of the ones we were talking about, the traditional
Right.
John Cornelius pen through bill and the Misled from Timothy Wank, and like now you're able to have that same kind of effect with stuff you find in the office.
So one obvious question, we do have worldwide friends.
Yes.
This is something that probably will only work with paper bills, right?
So
Obviously.
it definitely works best with paper bills. You
Right.
could technically do it with the polymer bills. The only thing is the folds are going to be a little bit tougher. With that one, you would probably have to do a switch of some sort, just because with like Canadian currency and UK currency, in order to get a fold worked in, you really have to work that fold in.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So if you wanted to do it with a borrowed bill, you would have to do some sort of switch.
Okay.
But it's easy enough that once you get those folds in, you just keep this flat inside your wallet and then do your switch, and now you can continue performing the same way. And in some ways, that actually almost makes it a little bit more impossible because these plastic bills are like indestructible.
That's true,
So
actually,
now
yeah.
it's kind of just impressive that you were
point.
able to shove the pen through.
Yeah.
And now they're like, wait, how did you? So it kind of adds an extra layer to
Love
it.
it.
So it is definitely doable with other currencies. Paper would be the easiest. But going off of that, you could also do it with a receipt. You're not limited to a bill. So I'm using $1 just because I'm asking to borrow it.
Right.
But you could easily do it with a Post-it or with a receipt or anything
Okay.
that you could fold, essentially. So
The one thing I do like about money, though, and I know that you know this, but you know, people always ask, "Oh, I want to do. If I do restaurant magic, how can I get more tips?"
exactly.
You know, well, the easiest way to get more tips is do magic with money.
Yeah, it's great because it
Yeah.
has it in front of them. And there's actually a line that I normally use when I perform. I'll do a different trick using a bill just to see if anyone has money for tips. And I'll specifically say, like, don't worry, you'll get it back. It's not one of those tricks. And by saying that, that actually like does two things. One, it sort of like relieves them, like, okay,
Yeah.
I don't have to give him something, but it also tells them there are those tricks. So if you are working off of tips, you can get
He
it
knows.
afterwards. So
He's got it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So there you go. So that is
Play-Doh.
That's Play-Doh.
Fun.
I just like the name too.
I like the
because
name
I was
too.
playing with dough, right? And that's how the
All right.
came to- okay. I'm kicked out now. I'm not allowed to come
And
back.
that's it, guys. Thanks for joining us.
That was the fastest lecture ever. All right. So here, Luke, could you do me a favor? Could you shuffle up those cards for me? Give them a good mix up.
Now, thank you so much, Josh, you absolute legend. I can't thank you enough. If you want to see more of Joshua's work, and I highly recommend you do, he has a plethora of incredible, insane bill magic, and also an insane amount of awesome other ideas. Make sure you go check him out. There's a link in the description below right now to his socials. And he's also an incredible animator. I'm in love with this guy. He's insane. Make sure you go check him out. Now, more on that at the table lecture I know you're aching to know about It's over 2 hours long. You're going to learn that effect you saw at the beginning of the episode, RG, his ideas on money magic, that effect Play-Doh, his JA can, Illuminati, Seriously, Prevail, Revise, tips for restaurant magic, his effect ATM, his blatant peek, his ninja's coin across, morphed, and twisting the aces with a twist. For those playing along at home, that is 12 effects. Then you're also going to learn his ideas on creativity and then getting into magic. So if you want to see more on that at the table lecture, it is insane. Make sure you do. Link in the description below right now. You can pick it up for $9.95. Now, my friends, I know you have a Saturday to get back to, so I will see you on our Discord for our weekly jams, trivia, games, hangouts, and even more. Or I'll see you on Tuesday for a special episode of Stumped, or on Wednesday for another What's New This Week. Now take care, my friends. See you later. Bye for now. Whoa, hey, whoa, what's that? Oh, you should definitely check out that. Oh, there's so much good magic in there. You won't regret it. Hey, whoa, hey, look at this bad boy. You should definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, then watch that. Oh, it's a good day to treat yourself.